What?
Just simply drives past his teammate Nick Cassidy into the lead of the race. There is the Prema Power team. And they've still got a 1-2, but...
Wait!
And lets the window licker through.
And now a change of lead. Lance Stroll just simply drives past his teammate Nick Cassidy into the lead of the race.
Aren't there radio comms where someone is telling him, ka-ching! Money? What the hell? That's shameless. Absolutely shameless.
There is the Prema Power team. And they've still got a 1-2, but...
What possible excuse is there for team orders at the first race of the season on the second lap? So it's obvious that his teammates are being paid off not to fight him. And Osama bin Russell, who at the time was racing in this series, had something to say about all this. In an interview with Autosport, Osama said that the Stroll team orders were ruining Formula 3. He said, and I quote, "I feel sorry for Nick. To have to give up his position to Lance on the first lap of the first race is bad for the championship." He was on the back of Lance throughout the race, and it's a bit of a shame if the championship is going to pan out this way. High Tech don't have a way of protecting me like Prema do with Lance. It's a
shots fired.
Shame that you can't get anywhere in this sport without paying for it. Do you know what? Even though Osama bin Russell is an international terrorist who has had his own series of window-licking moments, I respect him for speaking out about this obvious corruption. So, to be clear, when the Stroll bandwagon tried to defend his crimes by saying, well, he dominated the 2016 season, how do you explain that? Because his dad created a circumstance where it was almost impossible for him to fail, and he still did fail almost half the time. The fact that he only won 14 races that year and not every single one of them is an embarrassment. And then to go and do an interview and talk about drivers buying their way through the lower formulas when your dad bought you a Formula 3 team and paid off all of your teammates not to compete with you and was secretly working with a Formula 1 team to develop illegal pots for owning your car, and then to just brush that off as if it never even happened. You sit upon a throne of lies. Swear to God.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? It's the barefaced hypocrisy. Because I live in
he's
reality.
getting... By the way, he's getting out of the top. This is insane. He's getting out of the top. Arian, brace yourself.
Listen, I live in three-dimensional reality, and this sack of subhuman trash. I live in three-dimensional reality where I can see things happen with my eyes, and he is clearly delusional. Ow! Fuck, shit. This is a Victory V12, no, it's a 212 cab with Celestian speakers, and it's got a...
Seriously? It has a little...
50-ounce...
Brother! Clean your nose!
ceramic magnet. That is a lot of ceramic. Okay, let me get my photo. Let me explain what I was saying. What I was saying. I know. Let me explain something.
Okay.
And I am
yeah, we're listening. We're listening.
The podium in Azerbaijan was mid because like 3 cars finished the race. The 2016 championship domination was fake and made up and fabricated. But what about pole in Turkey? Your mom could get pole in Turkey, and
your mom. Oh my goodness!
The Monza front row start. Okay, he actually qualified for. The Red Bulls had penalties, so we lined up on the front row. Listen. Those moments are tiny droplets of competence within a monsoon of shite. And I know my history of Lance Stroll is borderline mental illness, but it's the barefaced hypocrisy. Let me use the green screen. It's the barefaced hypocrisy. It's the fucking lying and the corruption, and I won't stand for it. And instead of making a video about Lando Norris winning the Miami Grand Prix and the potential Red Bull downfall...
Well, so for the record, this is mild, in my opinion, and I imagine me with a tinfoil hat on right now. The stuff, the money that is being put from bank account B with letters that have an F, an I, and an A in it is horrendous. Horrendous.
I thought it was more important to do an investigative piece on one of the most corrupt families in Formula 1 history.
Investigative piece. Yeah, you did amazing. You did amazing.
And when this is over, because he will retire at some point, thank Christ, when he leaves Formula 1, And this isn't even a YouTube video anymore. I'm speaking directly to you. When you eventually leave Formula One, your entire motorsport career will go down in history as a disgusting nightmare. Thank you and goodbye.
Holy, huh? He hates his guts. Oh shit! I think the most hilarious thing I've seen Stroll do was when he got stuck in the gravel trap at Brazil in one of the damn formation lab. Wait, on the formation lab? Oh goodness, on the formation lab. Daddy can buy you a seat in Formula One, but he can't buy you success in Brazil 24. Holy moly. Dude, this is absolute clownery, and while, you know, it's still a human at the end of the day. Nah, fuck him. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!
Hey guys, Ron here, and today I created 2 unevolved Pokemon and invited my PokeTuber friends to evolve them and create 2 lines of split evolutions. Since they aren't professional artists, I actually redesigned their sketches so that they would look like actual Pokemon. And today they'll be revealing their Fakemon to each other, and I will be revealing the final redesigns to them. I have plenty of videos like this with my artist friends, so if you want to see me continue this new series with a bunch of other PokeTubers, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and check out these PokeTubers in the description below. You'll also find my new channel, Rival Ron, in the description as well. Over there I post all my non-Fakemon related Pokemon videos, so you have a few videos in store over there after this one. Time to introduce the first of 2 Pokemon. We have Stratafact. You guys already saw it. What did you think of it? Was it tough to evolve it, or was it the easier one of the 2?
Yeah, this one was so difficult, I thought. I had no idea where to actually go with this. What did you guys think?
It was tricky for me too, because it's like, not only is it a puzzle, which is unique, but then it's also like a multi-part Pokemon. So
yeah,
it was tricky. It was tricky.
I tried to avoid going the Stakataka route with it, because Ron specifically said to not relate it to any other Pokemon.
As in, it shouldn't be
Pokemon.
like an evolved form or a form of an existing, but it could, like, you can have 2 cat Pokemon, it's fine.
Yeah, but I didn't want it to, like, there to be any kind of design overlap.
Yeah. I kept getting in my head, I was like overthinking what Ron might have been thinking when he designed this Pokemon, but there's also like a bunch of different references in the designs or like the images, the markings that are on the Pokemon, and I'm like, okay, is Ron trying to make me go in this direction? Is he trying to make me go in this direction?
And intentionally I added, I guess, 3 red herrings, even though they're not red herrings, because it's whatever you want, you turn it. I'm not turning into anything. So we have, I guess, like the unknown, if you want to go in the more like Pokemon lore aspect. We have the stars and moons, if you want to go in the space aspect. Then you have the more like Egyptian kind of face that maybe if you want to go in the hieroglyphic route, you can.
Sure, they're like design hooks.
Yeah.
You could call them puzzle pieces for the evolution.
You could do that.
It's funny because each person did make a different kind of puzzle. And again, I did want you guys to have one Objectmon and one animal. That way we can really test out how you can design all kinds of Pokemon.
Yeah. I definitely would appreciate you explaining these Pokemon a little bit more, because while you gave us their name and type, I feel like there was still a lot for me to just kind of interpret.
Yeah.
Because that way you can, I guess, create your own lore.
Yeah.
It looks like what it is. It's a puzzle. It's a rock psychic type puzzle that, you know, hangs on walls of caves and ancient ruins. And I mean, it's a pre-evolved form, so I can't really say what it becomes. That's your job. So,
sure.
It's time to see Hoops' original design for his evolved form of Stratafact.
Alrighty, here is my evolution for Stratafact.
That's cool. That's cool. I like this.
Real D&D mimic.
Yeah, this is cool. This is fun.
So I was like super puzzled, not to make a pun, but I was super puzzled about how to make an evolution of this guy, because my first thought was, oh, we could add more puzzle pieces, but I was like, I don't want to make this too complicated and have a bunch of puzzle pieces floating around. The thought that came to my mind was, well, puzzles, they depict a picture. So I had it evolve into a painting Pokemon that's like, it's a landscape, so the eyes are like a sun rising over the mountains, but then the mountains are also some teeth, and it sort of separates and comes together like, again, the puzzle to sort of create a face. I like how it turned out, but it was also super tricky.
I love how you were able to simplify the concept, because I definitely took mine in a way more complicated direction, kind of like the stack attack you were talking about. Another direction this could have gone is that the teeth, instead of being sharp, could have been shaped like the pieces of like a puzzle. Not
That's true. That's a different direction. Yeah.
or like the teeth. What would you call it? Like the latching, the pieces of a puzzle.
Nubs.
that
It's
match
not called
together.
a
The
nub.
nubs.
The nubs, yeah.
The puzzle nubs,
Yeah, yeah.
you know the
The
one.
puzzle nubs, yeah, that's what they're
The
called.
toes. It's not.
This is
Yeah.
so good, Hoops.
No, but the concept of like it coming together to make a mountain landscape is pretty cool.
It's very
Yeah.
much the Final Fantasy school of monster design, in my opinion. Like I think there's something in like Final Fantasy VI where it's like a painting that is a monster at the same time.
For the name of this Pokemon coming from Stratafact, the pre-evolution, I came up with the name Illustrata, like illustrate, because it's a picture, and I was like, that sounds really good. So
That's
That's a
great.
cool name.
Love the concept. I actually, what I'm about to give you is the redesign is the only one where I kind of changed something. I think you'll like it better.
You gave it toes. I knew it.
No, here's the thing. Shapes-wise, it's literally the exact same thing, but I changed one major aspect that is technically minor if I didn't point it out. But you'll see.
Ooh, yeah, I like this. I like this.
yeah, I like that a lot. I
It's
like
the
how
same
it.
thing.
Yes,
No, but
I like
visually
how
it connects now to the pre-evolution.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
cohesive. I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
I like
This is
that
cool.
a lot.
Oh, even the crack. I love how you added the like the cracks in the stone. Yeah.
Also the forestry that you have at the bottom.
Yeah.
That you can see there's like a little forest below it too. That it almost looks like clouds as well, which helps with
Yes.
that secondary ability, levitate.
Not gonna lie, Levitate obviously makes the most sense for this Pokemon, and now because that way it's not weak to ground type. The mountains, that's all Hoops. I added the trees that can also look like clouds. I was thinking the same thing. They could be both, honestly. The one major thing that I changed is that instead of a sun, it's a moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. Yeah, it does keep the original spirit, but it also is like it just feels more like polished and connected and refined and all that stuff. So
Yeah, with the
That's
color
awesome.
scheme and also, again, the star motif, it makes sense. The eyes are the crescents that was in the previous design.
Yeah.
So,
right.
and that's like a slight change that's like, you could have said that your original kind of has that. It has like semicircles as eyes.
But it wasn't going for that. I was not going for that. So
Exactly.
That's a good touch.
Yeah.
And there's just, more texture, like you guys know.
I like that the shiny is a blue moon. Like a new
That's
moon.
cute. Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
That's not. I just thought it looked a little green. I like it.
Oh, it looks like a blue moon.
No, I
to
see
me,
the
like a
blue
new
moon. That's good.
It's a blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the blue
it,
moon.
it could be that.
Blue moon.
No, it's great. It's making me actually want to use this thing on my team. I love this.
Yeah.
I guess
Me too.
another design tidbit is that it's more cracked. I feel like it makes sense because if it's like chomping, like I feel like the rocks keep on pushing against each other, they'll crack a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoops was the only one that didn't give me stats. I think I made the stat. Yeah, I made the stats for this.
Yeah.
one. And the abilities. So, but it's exactly what you think.
I liked the idea of it turning into something else because a trap you can fall into with evolutions is like
Yes.
it starts as small thing and evolves into bigger thing.
It gets
so
bigger.
Yeah.
when there's a different thing that it's based on, but it's like related, I think the evolution is more satisfying.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
want it to feel like a separate Pokemon.
Like, imagine if there was
Palmy?
a real Pokemon that was a tumbleweed,
Palma?
and then it evolved into a bigger tumbleweed. That'd be so stupid.
That would suck.
Wild.
At least that one has a different face. But
No, I actually like that one a lot.
actually, I'm not a fan. But here's the thing: the only critique, let's say, is that you are. I feel like the only one who didn't do anything with the unknown. It's not like it's necessary. It's just that you'd think if a Prevo has an unknown there, you'd be like, oh, that has to be expanded on some, expanded in some way. You know?
Right. I
feel
think
like
I was just focused on making it work because it was such a.
that's the thing.
unique
It's like the
concept.
concept. I mean, it translates perfectly. I mean, like I feel like what I designed, I feel I'm very proud of it, and it's literally what you did. So that's like I'm fine. I guess I added the just more motifs that were in the original Prevo. You know?
Yeah. Ron's taking credit now for Hoops' design. I see what's going on.
I said the opposite. I literally said it's literally his design.
Oh,
I really,
boy.
I just, Hoops, I want to give you your props. I love how simple you went with this because I overcomplicated mine, and this is like, I see
Me
this
too.
now and I'm like, oh, this is all I could, like, I could have done. Like, yeah, I could have done this. Yeah.
Mine is way too complicated.
Yeah, I panicked. Well, I mean, that's what a puzzle is. A puzzle is, 2,000 pieces. It's crazy.
Time for Dusty to show me his original design.
Dude, I'm nervous. This one is mine. It's not even, listen, it's not digital art. I kind of like how mine was
Yeah, it's fine.
hand drawn. I thought that's how everyone did it. This is Navaglyph. It stays a rock psychic type. The base Pokemon had so many different points of, so many jumping off points that I felt kind of overwhelmed. This Pokemon, as a puzzle piece, evolves into an 8-piece. It's essentially like it's another stone illustration, but it's supposed to be like a stone map. And on its face, it can. I feel like I'm not explaining this correctly. I almost want to
didn't do anything wrong.
Floundering. Okay.
You're good.
I'm like stuttering to actually explain this. It's kind of complex.
He had a really good concept, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with the design. Is more that he fleshed out the concept way more than he did the design, and kind of forgot that he's making a Pokemon instead of just a piece of lore, you know.
But I really gravitated towards the moon symbols. I also liked that there were a lot of different symbols on this Pokemon. Yeah, I eventually got to this idea of like the different moon phases. There's 8 different moon phases, and then I started thinking about like, where would this Pokemon show up? Maybe this Pokemon's in winds and waves, and I was thinking about some sort of sailor and a sailor map, right? Maybe a sailor with a compass. So this Pokemon kind of incorporates mostly a map and a compass, right? It's supposed to be this like navigation tool.
Yeah.
See, there I go. It's a tool. It's not even a Pokemon.
Yeah,
it's like.
like.
But yeah, Pokemon are not tools of war. Okay.
It's a Pokemon that a pirate would have. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I love this idea of all of these different pieces could break up and basically reconfigure themselves into constantly changing themselves like puzzle pieces.
We get it.
And
it's a puzzle.
It would break up, come back together, and then reveal with its psychic powers new destinations that its trainer could navigate towards. I thought also with this number of 8, so there's 8 phases of the moon, there are 8 directions on a compass, and then I tried to get a little cute and I was like, oh well, there's 8 gyms, and then in one game there's 8 HMs. I really tried to really go take the number 8 all the way home, but I did struggle with this quite a bit.
I mean, you said that it shows the map with psychic powers, but the point is that those, the land masses that you see on its facade, I guess it creates using like psychic imagery. It's not actually always on the rock. So keep that in mind when I show you my one. It's the same thing.
Ooh.
Oh no, this is good.
It's just like
I
you
really
included
like
the puzzle pieces.
I added that because it's why not have them?
Yeah.
And then also
the puzzle pieces in mine, I don't know if it's going to be in the video, but I did actually there was a version.
Yeah, you
of
had a
this
version
design.
of that.
Yeah, that had the puzzle pieces, and I think I took them out. But yeah.
Obviously, the
I like this a lot.
face is much easier to see.
Read, yeah.
Yes. No, I like
The-
this.
I was
face
thinking that
is-
the X marks the spot and the moon would make a really good face. That's what I was thinking when I saw the original design.
I would say the face is like perfect because each part of the face is also something on a map, which is like
Exactly. And
Yes.
it'll
Yeah.
shift around. And you have like a little skull, I think, on one of the islands.
Mm-hmm. This idea of like a treasure, right? It's like that was the destination.
Yeah, so I took that as an expansion of the unknown symbol. So like
that's
mine
cool.
is
Yeah, I like
basically
that.
like a
That's good.
reconfigured unknown symbol into like a skull.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. I like that a
I
lot.
feel like this Pokemon and Probopass would be friends. They both have compass noses.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Cling Cling perhaps a little bit, I don't know.
I was
they're
thinking
pretty
of Cling Cling a little bit, especially with the eyes, and I think you actually took that all the way home.
Yeah, it's a better Cling Cling.
Yeah, just like
I can totally see a pirate trainer having like this, having like Delmise.
yes.
Yeah.
This fits in with
Squawkabilly.
like Squawkabilly. Like it fits in with a lot of like actually existing Pokemon. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted the 2 different eyes, so that's why
on your sketch
one of
there's
them
only
is,
one eye. I don't see the other eye.
yeah, I guess it's just it's in a different version of this. Let me send it.
There's a lot of concept art of this.
There's a lot of concept. Oh yeah, here this one has.
Ron working us to the bone on these concept sheets,
I felt so
man.
stupid. So here's the other. This is the original concept sheet.
Oh, so
Yeah, but-
so that's what he first gave me. I'm like, okay, but
You're like, what is?
when we're I can understand what it is. It was more that like when you're designing a Pokemon, you have to make key art or official art, and you have to know what it looks like when it's not doing all of this cool shit. You know, like what is it just doing when it's just hanging around? You know, how does
He
it look?
likes you.
like that's a cool. Yeah, I like that, but I need to show what it looks like when it's not liking you. You know, like when it's just normal.
I think Naviglyph likes you.
He does. He's smiling. He can emote.
It's a good lesson in character design because it's like you can have a character that does amazing and cool stuff and has a lot of different forms and it's like awesome, but you need to have it be appealing in its normal state. You know?
Yeah, and I think Hoops did a pretty good job at that. I guess I imagine this Pokemon being, I imagine like a fortune teller, right? It'll confidently give you advice that isn't always right, but it's very confident.
But like it's either aloof or it's like mischievous, and it like leads you in one direction, but then it's like, oh wait, my pieces were in the wrong order. And it's
Oh,
actually
shoot,
over here.
Around.
Exactly. That I could see that being like an anime episode.
This is this is a Pokemon that would be really fun in animation, even in the game. Like, no, this is a great Pokemon.
I could see Jesse and James getting a hold of one of these and thinking like, oh, we've got treasure, and then they like go off on a side quest and Meowth's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get it. I can totally see that.
Exactly. I also made all of its stats multiples of 8.
I was wondering. I thought maybe you by mistake
home.
switched the stats because I'm like, what are these stats? These are odd.
Well, it's actually supposed to evolve again. And then this is the point in the video when in any other video
someone else does that, not me.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't actually make another evolution, but
it's finally time for Pragmagic.
Oh boy! All right, this is Dormina. So
it's secretly a Ditto.
Very adventure time.
Yeah, so I've been on a mid-2010s